गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। मैं प्रोफेसर बीरेंद्र कुमार, हेड पीजी डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ ज्योग्राफी, जयप्रकाश यूनिवर्सिटी छपरा। प्रिय छात्रों, आज के इस ऑनलाइन क्लास में आप सबों का स्वागत है। आज जो हम टॉपिक डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं वो एमए सेमेस्टर 2 के छात्रों से संबंधित है। आपके सिलेबस के अनुसार पेपर 6 में संसाधन भूगोल से संबंधित कुछ महत्वपूर्ण टॉपिक्स का अध्ययन करना है। इस अध्याय के अंतर्गत एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण प्रश्न जो कि अक्सर आपकी परीक्षाओं में पूछा जाता है, संसाधन होते नहीं वो बनते हैं, इस कथन का सउदाहरण व्याख्या करें। छात्रों, resources are not, they become. This is the statement given by a famous geographer, Zimmermann, and it was strongly supported by his fellow countryman, Bowman. These two possibilistic thinkers have viewed that nothing is resource in the nature. Everything is neutral to you. Then the term neutral stuff is used for all the materials of the nature. But then human being is a rational animal. Human have desire, they have brain power, and they have applications. Consequently, they are able to judge which are usable and which are not usable. Resource is defined as anything which satisfy human demands and needs. Meeting the needs is the first condition for the recognition of a resource. Once the usefulness of matter is established, then that matter becomes a resource. That's why resource is not in the nature, it is a recognition in the nature. For example, coal was not a resource during the ancient and medieval times, but now coal has become a resource because it has brought industrial revolution. Same is the case with petroleum, natural gases, and several others. So it is obvious that resource is a dynamic concept. Recognition of nature or natural substance as a resource depends upon the acceptance of the atom as a useful atom for human being, and therefore resources are not, they become. However, Zimmermann has divided resources into three major types. They are: first one, natural resource, second one is human resource, and third one is cultural resource. Firstly, natural resources consist of the substance or materials of the nature. All the natural resources maintains equidistance from human being, but human desire and choice make some of them very valuable and others not so valuable, and so not desirable. For example, polymetric reserve was not at all known as a resource, but now they have become a vital resource. This is how resource do become within the vast neutral stuff. Second one, human resource. The very becoming of resource is related to the change of neutral stuff into natural resource, and this change depends upon two important factors. First one, human resource or the size of population which would provide labor force, and second one, the market for the developed natural resources. Third category is cultural resource, which is delegates to human resources. It is an integral part of human resource. In fact, the recognition of neutral stuff as a natural resource depends largely upon the cultural ability of human resource. If the society is of orthodoxism or traditional type, then the transformation of natural stuff into natural resource is a very slow process. So many matters remains as a neutral stuff. But if there is a scientific culture, developed society, then many neutral stuff is changed into natural resource. This is the characteristic of the developed society. Many of them use marine resources to substantiate traditional food and mineral resources. This is the cultural development of scientific innovation, due to which many new natural resources have been developed. For example, synthetic fiber and natural rubber. A society of scientific temperament, having high level of literacy and high level of transportation, organization, industrialization and modernization, becomes the basis of development of a natural resource. This is essential to remove illiteracy and unscientific reasoning from the society to make it reasonably developed. Consequently, most of the developed countries have scientific temperament, modernization, and greater amount of realization and recognition of resources from the various neutral stuff. Once the Japanese premier Kanaka has said that resourcelessness is the greatest resource of Japan. In fact, Japan has no resources, therefore, Japanese people have worked hard to make resources from those sources which are invariably ignored in developed or in developing society. Japan was the first country which started sea farming. It was the first country using geothermal energy, first country using deep sea fishing, and all these are related to determination of the people of Japan to change neutral stuff into natural resources. Resource development depends upon the dimension of evolved culture. Culture is the continued process of change, and therefore resources are not static. They have also the trend of change. The dimension of culture determines the amount of exploitation of natural stuff as a natural resource. Developing countries or subsistence society have narrow dimension of evolved culture. Consequently, they do not make much penetration in the universe, and only a small number of items are recognized as natural resource. But if the society is developed, then they have wide dimensions and greater geographical area to be used as natural resource. In other words, many new resources are to be identified. It is therefore the above mentioned facts and figures makes it clear that resources are not, they become, and the very becoming of resource is related to the ability of human beings for changing a neutral stuff into a natural resource. Thank you very much.